power of not reacting. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever noticed how the world seems to test us in the most unexpected ways? A harsh word, a sudden setback, or an unexpected challenge can instantly push us toward reaction. Yet within these moments lies a profound opportunity not to react, but to rise above. The power of not reacting is not about suppression, it's about mastery. It's about taking control of our inner world, regardless of what is happening externally. When we choose calm over chaos and clarity over confusion, we discover an extraordinary strength that can transform not only our lives, but the lives of those around us. Today, let's explore how mastering this power can unlock clarity, enhance resilience, and allow us to live with greater purpose and peace. Let's delve into the art of non-reactivity and uncover the wisdom it brings. Are you ready to unlock this power within yourself? Let's begin. Emotional mastery is strength. Our emotions are powerful forces that shape our lives. They can inspire us to greatness or lead us astray, depending on how we manage them. The ability to master our emotions, rather than letting them control us, is one of the greatest strengths we can develop. When faced with challenges, it's easy to react impulsively. Anger flares, frustration mounts, and words or actions are released that we may later regret. But what if, in these moments, we chose to pause, to take a breath, step back, and observe? This act of stillness allows us to reclaim control over ourselves. Emotional mastery isn't about denying what we feel. It's about acknowledging our emotions and choosing how to respond with purpose and poise. When we master our emotions, we stop being victims of circumstances and instead become architects of our own lives. You think of it as strength training for the mind. Each time we resist reacting in anger or frustration, we grow stronger. Each time we choose patience over impulsiveness, we gain clarity. This strength not only improves our relationships, but also enhances our ability to achieve our goals. Remember, true power lies not in dominating others, but in mastering ourselves. The journey toward emotional mastery begins with a simple question: will I let this control me, or will I control my response? Choose mastery, and watch your life transform. Silence builds clarity. In a world where reactions are instant and noise surrounds us, silence is a rare and powerful ally. It's in moments of stillness that clarity emerges, revealing answers that elude us in the heat of the moment. Choosing not to react immediately is not a sign of weakness, it's a demonstration of wisdom and self-control. When faced with challenges or conflicts, our initial urge is often to respond impulsively. But these quick reactions, fueled by emotion rather than reason, can lead to misunderstandings and regret. Silence, on the other hand, creates a space, a buffer between the event and your response. In this space lies the power to think, to process, and to decide your next step with intention. Consider the power of a pause. When someone criticizes you, pausing before reacting gives you the upper hand. Instead of escalating the situation, you gain control over it. You can choose to respond constructively or not at all, depending on what aligns with your values and goals. Silence also allows us to listen not just to others, but to ourselves. In the quiet moments, we can hear the truth beneath the surface, recognize patterns, and gain insights that guide us toward better decisions. So the next time you're tempted to react, remember the power of silence. In that quiet pause, you will find clarity, strength, and the ability to rise above. Let your silence speak volumes, for it often says more than words ever could. Respond, don't react. In life, the difference between success and failure often comes down to one critical distinction: reacting versus responding. While these two may appear similar, they are worlds apart. Reacting is immediate, impulsive, and emotional. Responding, however, is thoughtful, deliberate, and grounded in wisdom. When we react, we allow external events to dictate our behavior. It's a reflexive action, often triggered by anger, fear, or frustration. Imagine someone cutting you off in traffic. The immediate reaction might be to honk, yell, or become consumed with irritation. But does that reaction improve the situation, or does it rob you of your peace? Responding, on the other hand, requires a pause. It's a conscious choice to evaluate the situation and decide the best course of action. This pause creates a gap between stimulus and response, a gap where clarity, rationality, and self-control reside. By responding instead of reacting, you don't let the situation control you. You take control of the situation. Why is this important? Because life is full of challenges that test our emotional resilience. A harsh comment, a disappointing outcome, or an unforeseen setback can derail us if we let our emotions take the driver's seat. But when we train ourselves to respond thoughtfully, we turn these moments into opportunities for growth and improvement. Responding also strengthens relationships. In personal and professional interactions, misunderstandings are inevitable. If you react defensively or angrily, you risk escalating conflicts. However, when you respond with empathy and composure, you open the door to resolution and mutual understanding. This approach not only builds trust but also fosters respect and deeper connections. One powerful way to practice responding is to ask yourself 3 questions in moments of tension. What's the bigger picture here? How do I want to be remembered for handling this situation? What response aligns with my values and goals? These questions shift your focus from immediate emotions to long-term outcomes. They remind you that a thoughtful response is a reflection of strength and maturity. So, the next time life tests you, resist the urge to react. Instead, take a breath, pause, and choose your response with care. In doing so, you'll discover a profound sense of power not over others, but over yourself. And that, my friends, is where true mastery begins. External events are neutral. Life is a constant stream of events. Some delight us, others challenge us, and many seem to provoke strong emotional responses. Yet, what if I told you that these events, no matter how monumental or trivial they seem, are inherently neutral? Their impact on us depends entirely on how we interpret and react to them. Take a moment to reflect on this truth. Nothing outside of you has the power to control your emotions unless you allow it. A sudden storm, a missed opportunity, or even a critical comment are just occurrences. They carry no intrinsic meaning or emotional charge until we assign one to them. Consider this: 2 people might face the exact same situation, let's say, being passed over for a promotion. One might see it as a devastating rejection, spiraling into frustration or self-doubt. The other might view it as a chance to grow, improve, and aim higher. The event remains the same. The difference lies in their interpretation. Why is this perspective important? Because when we realize that external events are neutral, we reclaim control over our lives. No longer are we at the mercy of circumstances or other people's actions. Instead, we become empowered to choose how we respond. This understanding is liberating, but it requires practice. Here are 3 steps to help you see external events as neutral and respond accordingly. Pause and observe. When something happens that stirs your emotions, take a moment to pause. Resist the urge to label the event as good or bad. Instead, observe it as it is a neutral occurrence. For example, instead of thinking, "This traffic jam is ruining my day," shift to, "This is a traffic jam. It's giving me extra time to listen to music or reflect." Detach your ego. Often our reactions stem from taking things personally. A colleague's sharp comment isn't necessarily about you. It may reflect their own struggles or frustrations. Detaching your ego from the situation allows you to see it objectively and respond with grace rather than defensiveness. Reframe your perspective. Ask yourself, what opportunity does this situation present? Even setbacks and challenges carry lessons. A canceled meeting might free up time for self-improvement. A failure might highlight areas to grow stronger. By reframing events, you transform them into stepping stones for progress. Understanding that events are neutral doesn't mean you become indifferent or passive. On the contrary, it enables you to act with intention and clarity. You become the calm in the storm, unshaken by external turbulence. Think of this mindset as a shield, a way to protect your peace and focus amidst life's unpredictability. No one can ruin your day, and no situation can defeat you unless you allow it. By refusing to react emotionally, you maintain control over your state of mind, which is the foundation of inner strength. Some of the most accomplished individuals in history share this trait. They didn't let adversity define them. They understood that events were just stepping stones to their goals. Thomas Edison famously said, after countless failed attempts to create the light bulb, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. He didn't see failure, he saw progress. Life will always present challenges and surprises. You will face moments that test your patience, resilience, and strength. But remember this, the events themselves hold no power over you. It is your response shaped by your thoughts, beliefs, and choices that determines the outcome. Choose to see events for what they truly are: neutral. Choose to detach from negativity and reframe your perspective. In doing so, you'll unlock a profound inner power that allows you to navigate life with grace, clarity, and purpose. External events may be beyond your control, but your response is always within your grasp. Master this, and you master your life. Your inner peace is priceless. In a world filled with noise, distractions, and endless demands on our time, there is one treasure more valuable than all the riches of the world: your inner peace. It's not something you can buy, borrow, or barter, for it's a state of mind that comes from within, cultivated through awareness, discipline, and a deep understanding of yourself. Inner peace is priceless because it shapes every aspect of your life. It's the foundation of your happiness, the core of your strength, and the key to navigating life's challenges with grace and resilience. But as precious as it is, inner peace is also fragile. It can easily be disrupted by external events, negative people, or even your own thoughts if you let it. The truth is, nothing and no one can take your peace away unless you allow it. This is a profound realization. It means that no matter how chaotic the world around you becomes, you have the power to remain calm, composed, and centered. The key lies in learning how to protect and nurture this peace. Detach from external chaos. The first step to safeguarding your inner peace is recognizing that the world is full of distractions and drama. Social media, endless news cycles, and the opinions of others can pull you in countless directions, but you are not obligated to engage with everything. Detachment doesn't mean difference, it means prioritizing what truly matters. When you detach from external chaos, you stop giving others the power to control your emotions. You don't have to react to every comment, argument, or situation. Instead, you can choose to conserve your energy for what aligns with your values and goals. Master your reactions. Inner peace is not the absence of challenges, but the ability to remain calm amidst them. Life will always throw curveballs, unexpected setbacks, criticism, and conflicts. The secret to maintaining peace lies in mastering your reactions. When something triggers you, pause. Take a deep breath and remind yourself that your reaction is within your control. Ask yourself, will this matter a week from now? A month? A year? More often than not, you'll realize that the things threatening to disrupt your peace are fleeting and insignificant in the grand scheme of life. Embrace the power of silence. Silence is a sanctuary for the soul. In a world where everyone seems to be shouting to be heard, choosing silence can be a radical act of self-care. It allows you to reconnect with yourself, reflect on your thoughts, and gain clarity. Spend time in stillness every day, whether through meditation, a quiet walk in nature, or simply sitting in silence. This practice not only calms your mind, but also strengthens your ability to remain peaceful in the face of external noise. Set boundaries without guilt. Inner peace requires boundaries. It's not selfish to protect your time, energy, and mental well-being. It's necessary. Learn to say no to things that drain you, distract you, or pull you away from your priorities. Setting boundaries also applies to relationships. Surround yourself with people who uplift and support you. Distance yourself from negativity and toxicity, even if it means making difficult decisions. Remember, you cannot pour from an empty cup. Protecting your peace allows you to show up as your best self for others. Let go of what you can't control. One of the greatest sources of stress is trying to control the uncontrollable. Whether it's other people's actions, the past, or unforeseen circumstances, there are things in life that are simply beyond your influence. Clinging to them only creates frustration and anxiety. To focus on what you can control: your thoughts, your attitude, and your actions. Letting go of what you can't control is not surrendering. It's choosing to direct your energy toward what truly matters. Gratitude is a foundation. Gratitude is a powerful anchor for inner peace. When you focus on what you have rather than what you lack, you shift your perspective from scarcity to abundance. This doesn't mean ignoring life's challenges, but rather finding joy in the small blessings that often go unnoticed. Take a moment each day to reflect on what you're grateful for. It could be as simple as a kind word, a warm meal, or a moment of laughter. Gratitude reminds you that even amidst life's struggles, there is beauty to be found. Choose peace over winning. Sometimes the greatest victory is not in winning an argument or proving a point, but in walking away with your peace intact. Not every battle is worth fighting, and not every opinion needs your defense. Ask yourself, is this worth my energy? Will engaging in this bring me closer to my goals or pull me further away? When you prioritize peace over ego, you gain a sense of freedom and control that no external validation can provide. Your inner peace is your sanctuary. It's a priceless gift that empowers you to live with intention, resilience, and joy. While the world around you may be noisy and unpredictable, you have the power to remain calm and composed. Guard your peace fiercely. Detach from chaos, master your reactions, and let go of what you cannot control. Embrace gratitude, set boundaries, and choose silence when needed. In doing so, you'll discover a strength within yourself that no external force can shake. Remember, your peace is your responsibility. Protect it, nurture it, and let it guide you toward a life of fulfillment and purpose. Thank you